Hi, happy February. So while I start writing out the spreads I'm going to be using for this month, I just wanted to go over a little bit of a topic that is related to the theme of this month for me. So I've really been trying to pick out themes for every month of the year that I kind of focus on a little bit. And for last month, the theme was optimism and the idea of a guiding star, and this particular month is actually learning a new craft and becoming good and proficient in something new. So it's a lot of learning, it's a lot of apprenticeship is the general idea, which is really perfect because this is the month that I will be getting a new job in Japan, in another country, and having to learn all the things that come along with that. So the actual visual theme of this month is kind of a love potion kind of theme. I was inspired to do that kind of a theme by another bullet journal vlogger, and I will go ahead and link her video down below in case you want to check it out. Hers has more of an actual theme to it, whereas mine is kind of just odds and ends I kind of found and really like the idea of. So mine's definitely a lot less pulled together than hers. But I realized when I was looking at this month and I was thinking about all the things I have to do for my move to Japan that I was feeling a very similar feeling that I had felt before when I considered all the things I have to do in Japan, like getting an apartment, setting up a bank account, all of these things that are very hard to know exactly what I'm doing because, so even though I can read a decent amount of Japanese, being able to speak it is very, very challenging for me. So I realized when I was looking at, my anxiety levels and what I tend to be anxiety ridden about, really one of my greatest struggles was the fact that I'm not going to be very good at a lot of things. In fact, I'm going to be the least talented probably out of most people in my workspace. My Japanese conversation level is pretty low. I'm going to have the least amount of experience. I'm not going to really know what I'm doing, is really what it's coming down to. And this is a lot harder for me to take than I would like because I am a straight A student. I'm a straight A honor roll student. And so for me, it's really rough to be in a position where I'm not top of the class. And unfortunately, when you move to another country you've never lived in before, that kind of comes with the territory. Like, unless you're really, really talented at a language, chances are you're going to make a lot of mistakes. Chances are there's a ton you have to learn, and that just kind of comes with the territory. I mean, that's part of the reason you're there is to learn. But it's been a really long time since I've been in a position where I wasn't really super confident in being able to pull something off, where I was in a position where I knew I'd have a lot of learning to do, a lot of catch-up work to do. So embracing that feeling of uncomfortableness, embracing that feeling of not knowing exactly what's coming is really difficult for me, but a major theme that I have to keep in mind for this entire month. While at the same time also keeping in mind self-care and appreciating and loving my art where it is instead of talking down to it or down to myself constantly. So those are all things that I'm trying to keep in mind this particular month. We'll see how all of that goes. But yeah, I kind of wanted to bring up that learning is something everyone gets so excited about, and it is exciting. It's exciting to learn a new trade. I am excited to learn. But I think that incredibly uncomfortable feeling, which I'm not sure if everyone experiences that. I definitely do because I was a straight A student, so it was kind of like you're either the best of the best or what's the point? Like, why are you here kind of feeling. It was really hard for me to not be top of the class in certain subjects because I'm used to being able to manage that. Even with Japanese, I have no raw talent for languages, but even in Japanese course, I was top of my class. And I just put an insane level of work in order to do that. But this is a scenario where I won't necessarily be able to do that, where I might get really, really proficient at my job over time, and I'm sure I will, but I'm not going to have the same amount of skill sets or the same opportunities to have the same skill sets as other people in the room. There are going to be natives that are also doing jobs alongside me, and I'm never going to be where they are with their conversation skills. I'm just not. And that's fine. We're different people, and it's totally fine. I guess that uncomfortable feeling in and of itself is, in a way, self-care, because learning, as uncomfortable and stressful as it can be, is bettering yourself, which is just as attached to self-care as a lot of other things, like doing laundry, dishes, making your bed. All of those things which seem really meaningless are ways to take care of yourself. And learning and becoming more proficient in things that affect your life is just one more way to take care of yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome February.